Alright, what's up YouTube? It's Topher here again, and today I'm going to bring you a mid replay of Morgana mid. Right now, in my opinion, if you want to carry games and you like the mid position, I think Morgana is a must pick up champion. Right now, I think she's very super strong, especially in low elo. She's very strong. She has good sustain in the lane. She actually lays down really good damage. Her ultimate is a game changer, and if you couple her ultimate with a Zhonya's, you can really hurt the enemy team. Uh, People start different things on Morgana. I like to play Flash, but some people play her as Ghost and Exhaust, so you can land your ult better. But I like playing her Flash Ignite. That's just personal preference. I've actually seen people use her with Smite, so you can get the spell vamp. So when you smite, you'll get the sustain. But this is how I run her. So as you can see right now, I'm going against Twisted Fate. Just farming right now. Not really trying to engage with Twisted Fate at an early level. I did pick my binding. I think I picked up my binding first, just in case of an early gank or something from Shaco. I can try to bind and get out. And then my next, I want to pick up my W next, which I did at level 2, is Tormented Soil. Tormented Soil. It's a really good spell. That's actually what I max first in the lane. A lot of people max her Q because I think that actually stacks the most with her ability power, and her Q actually does a lot of damage. But I like to max my W first just because it gives you really good sustain. You could throw it from a really far range, and because of your passive spell vamp and your lifesteal, it makes you really strong. It makes you sustain really well in the lane. So you can see here I'm just farming. When I get a chance to drop my Tormented Soil, I do. And as you can see, my Tormented Soil right now, I really don't even have any AP. And right now it pretty much kills the caster minions in just one cast. So I'm always looking to cast that. As you can see right there, it pretty much kills the caster minions. Trying to stay up and farm with TF. I'm not the best CSer, guys. That's why I normally play jungle, because you don't really have to CS in the jungle. I mean, you do, but you don't have to last hit, I should say, in the jungle. So again, I'm really not trying to trade too much with TF here. I'm just looking to farm until I can get some AP items. When Morgana has AP items, she's really super strong. Another good aspect to Morgana is her spell shield. As you can see, TF tried to stun me there. I can't believe I missed that Q. TF tried to stun me there, and because I was able to spell shield it, he didn't get a stun off. And since being able to land that yellow card is such a big part of TF's kit, when you play Morgana, you're pretty much taking that away from TF completely. He's not, going to be able to throw his yellow card on you. So it pretty much makes any type of harass or ganks on you pretty hard to get out with your spell shield up. And it goes the same thing for Shaco. When I spell shield for his box, I'm not going to get feared. As far as I know, it doesn't fear you. I don't think he fears me this time with it. I have spell shield on. That's basically it, guys. As you can see, I landed a Q on TF, and as soon as you land your Q, always make sure you throw down your soil on top of him so he stays in your soil, or I should say your W. He stays in there as long as possible, because that's where your damage comes from. As you can see, let me just mouse over my W for you guys. It does 66 to 99 damage every second, and that's based on the enemy's missing health. So when you start with a Q, as you can see, TF was looking to, I don't know why he did that, that was kind of a new move on TF. He was looking to ult bottom, so he just kind of stood there, and I was able to land a QW and then ignite on him, and then he tried to flash away from it, but it didn't work because he's dead. So I'm going to pick up the first blood on TF, and let's just finish this up. I'm pushed away to the turret, so I make him lose out on as much CS as possible. Then I'm going to go back and buy, guys. As you see, normally this isn't the first item I pick on Morgana, but since I was in the lane so long with TF, and since I farmed fairly well, for Morgana, I pick up a needlessly large rod, just because, as you can see, my clear with W is absolutely ridiculous. I can use that to my advantage to push the lane against TF, and force him pretty much to miss out on CS and miss out on as much experience as possible. As you can see, 1W, especially with needless. Let me bring down this. 1W with a needlessly large rod kills the caster minions fairly quick, and again, it does provide sustain for me because again of my passive, which is spell vamp. I put on my E so TF can't. Bad play. Let me slow it down, back it up, guys. TF was coming with a stun. I put it on my E so he couldn't stun me. But I almost got killed by Shaco because of that. As you can see, Shaco's coming for a gank. TF's gonna come in at me. I put on my spell shield. I don't know why I put it on because it was a blue card. And then I was trying to look at it kill him, but I got turret aggro, so I had to back out. Shaco comes with a really good gank. I use my ultimate to kind of push him off of me, but then I take the box and I actually almost end up dying here. So I'm gonna use this time to back, and like I said, normally, oh, do I back here? Or do I use? That's another good thing. Look at my life, guys. I pop a potion and then I pop my W. As you can see the sustain that I'm gaining from using my W and coupling that with my passive. As you can see, my passive here, it gives me 15% bonus spell vamp, and being that I picked up that needlessly large rod, that's a lot of health I'm getting back when I W somebody. So as you can see, right there from that W, it's almost like popping 1 or 2 health potions, guys, and that's really the beauty of Morgana. She can stay in lane, she can push people out of lane using her sustain. I'm going to land a Q there on TF. He does stun me. I do land an ignite on him, and I think I'm going to be able to take him down with an auto attack. Yes. I am going to try to get I use my spell shield here, so I didn't know if I still go down. That was a bad play by me. I didn't know if Urgot had his let me speed it up. I didn't know if Urgot had his ultimate, and he did. That's why I used a spell shield so he couldn't displace me. And also from from Shaco's boxes and his slow from his passive on his poison shiv or whatever ability that is. So I'm gonna go back to lane, guys. I am looking to get a Zhonya's Hourglass first, just because I got fed really early, and let me back this up. So again, guys, I'm looking to pick up a Zhonya's Hourglass just because I got fed really early and I was able to pick up a quick needlessly large rod. I see TF coming in, so I'm going to use this opportunity to try to help out Tryndamere. He was getting ganked hard by 3 people. I'm going to use my ult to kind of zone him off Tryndamere, and then just lay down my W and lay down as much poke. I flash here because Urgot was coming in. He actually pulls a switch on Tryndamere, so I use my Q to trap Shaco, and then I lay down my Tremendous Soul, just putting down as much damage as possible, guys. I'm gonna eat a Shaco box here, unfortunately. TF's gonna pop his barrier, and I miss my Q, so obviously I'm pretty bad. And Junior's gonna come in. I'm gonna use my W here. As you can see, again, the sustain on Morgana is really crazy. Whenever I lay down my W, I'm getting a lot of life. Bot lane did a good job. I'm going to destroy the pink ward, and then I'm going to go back and buy after this dragon. There we go. And I should be able to finish off my, and I do, I finish off my Zhonya's Hourglass, pick up a ward, pick up some pots, and back to lane. As you can see, I was able already to take the first turret from mid. Again, I pretty much totally took TF out of the lane. As you can see, his CS is 64, I'm at 101. And like I said, Morgana's W for the lane clear is so crazy strong. Let me back this up so I can show you all what I did. So I'm looking on the map. I see that they're fighting Nunu. I'm gonna go and land a good Q on what happened there? Land a good Q on Shaco, and I'm also gonna lay down my Tormented Soil. Let me speed it up. Okay, here we go. So I'm gonna land a good Q on Shaco. They don't see me coming right here, so I'm gonna land a really good Q on Shaco. Lay down my Tormented Soil. So Urgot's right now is dying from my Tormented Soil. I popped my ultimate because I knew that he was swapping me and he was gonna try to get away. So I just popped my ultimate to pick up the kill on Urgot as well. So I picked up the kill. I got a double kill, and Nunu survived. I go back to the lane, and this time I finish off for my source boots, so I can continue to deal large amounts of damage. As you can see, 1W is still clearing the back line of the minion wave, and I'm using that to my advantage to farm and sustain when need to, and I'm using that to push a turret so that TF cannot shove mid. TF's trying not to gank as much now, even though he's about to go for a gank on bottom lane. He's trying not to gank that much. He's actually trying to get my turret, but using my W, I'm not letting him do that. Also, you have two options as Morgana when TF pushes like that, guys. You can either A, try to go up there and help out in the team fight, but it's going to be pretty hard to beat TF there or to join him there in enough time to stop it, just because you know, he has a teleport. So I use this opportunity to actually push middle turret. So TF did go up top, and they actually did get a turret, and they got some kills. But in the process, I also was able to pick up middle turret, and then we got a double kill right there by the dragon. So it was actually a trade in our favor. Middle and turrets are always more important than the outside turrets, just because that lane pushes faster, and it's a closest thing to in a straight line to the Nexus. So as you can see, Urgot, I come around for a gank on Urgot. I should say gank, I should just say kill. I land a Q, I land my W, and he's pretty much dead. Like I said, guys, I'm really fat right now. As you can see, I'm 5-1, and I'm really strong. Shaco really can't mess with me. Really, nobody can really mess with me. I did blow my flash right there. Let me back it up. I did end up blowing my flash right here because I didn't know who all was coming when Shaco did come to the lane. It was just Shaco. I probably could have killed him, but Shaco does, you know, have a Tiamat, and he does have a Bilgewater Cutlass, so you know he is doing pretty decent damage, and I didn't want to give him a shutdown. As you can see, I'm just looking to peel off of Tryndamere so I can get him out without him dying. I laid down my spell shield on him so Leona couldn't ult him and stun him or slow him, and then we got out clean. That's another great thing about Morgana, guys, is you can peel, as you can deal a lot of damage and change team fights, but you can also peel for your carries when need to, like peeling for Tryndamere or peeling for Ezreal with your Q, as long as you can land your Q. I see Tryndamere's pushing down for Shaco here, so I'm going to go down to help. A good mid always roams, guys. Tryndamere's fighting the clone, and I actually land a good Q on the right Shaco and end up killing him. I don't know why I spell shielded him there. I guess I'm just fucking around. We're just going to push his turret here. We're going to pick it up, and I think I land a good Q here. Oh, wait, no, Leona lands a good ultimate. Now that was a bad play by me because I do pop my ult, but I forget to pop my Zhonya's as well, and that was kind of unfortunate. Urgot made a pretty good switch there and flashed away, I guess. He didn't need to flash there, but they had a pretty good ult, got out clean. I don't know what this TF is doing. I guess he was trying to cut Ezreal off. And they ended up killing Ezreal. So this time, when I go back, I get my Rabadon's Death Cap. Again, these two items are really strong on Morgana because her abilities scale really well, especially her Q. Let me mouse over my Q so I can show y'all. I have my ability power right now, guys, is 389, and as you can see, my Q damage is 300 plus 350. So her ratio, especially on her Q, is really high. As you can see, so it does a lot of damage. That's why some people max Q first. I just like to max W first, especially because you don't know how the lane's going to go, and W gives you a lot of sustain when you land it on multiple minions like I was doing earlier, to leech back all the life you take from poke. I missed my Q there, I'm a noob. I do pop my ultimate though, as you can see right here, guys. Let me back it up, slow it down. I missed my Q on Leona. I don't know how the hell I missed my Q on Leona. But I missed my Q, I pop my spell shield so they can't CC me no more, and then I pop my ult, and I immediately Zhonya so I can't take any more damage. So Leona and Shaco are both going to go down from my ult when I finish him off. Urgot switches me to gain the magic and armor boost. I'm just going to WQ him, guys, because like I said, right now I'm really strong, and anytime I WQ, I'm gaining a lot of life. Well, I should say spell vamp. I'm gaining a lot of life back because of my spell vamp. And that's where, again, Morgana shines. Right now, as you can see, I have 20% now on my passive of spell vamp and my lifesteal. So whenever I do land those big skills, like especially my Q, as you can see, my Q does 650 magic damage. So when I land that, I'm gaining 20% of 650 back. As well as if I land that and I throw down my W to stay in the soil, they're taking a lot of damage from that as well. TF comes, here comes Shaco. Again, let me replay this, is kind of funny. Okay, so TF comes to get a kill on me. I'm going to Q him, and I see Shaco coming, so I'm just going to flash the wall, and then I'm going to lay down my W for Shaco. Poor Shaco. Let me back it up one more time. I laid on my W for Shaco just because of the spirit of... Okay, right here. I laid on my W here because it does more damage for however much health they're missing. As you can see, the more health they're missing, it does more damage. So I'm going to lay down my W because he has pretty much no health left. And as you can see, pretty much like an insta-gib. And I'm going to flash the wall. He was really pissed after I did that, by the way. But as you see, I saw a flash. I pick up the kill on Shaco. And... So guys, oh my god, it's so late. I get out clean. I'm 9 and 2 and 4, and I'm just gonna look to buy. What did I buy here? I think I'm going for a void staff. Like I said, as much magic damage and as much magic penetration as you can get in Morgana is good, especially with her ultimate. Like I said, everything in her kit actually really changed well together. Her ultimate's really great in team fights, as you can see. Whenever they initiated us, and it was like a 3 versus 3 or a 4 versus 3. In their favor, using my ultimate, I'm able to pick up a double kill, sometimes even a triple kill in that situation. I'm able to swing the fight so fast, and that's what's helping us out. They're getting Baron while me and Ezreal are just poking and taking the inhibitor. Again, I kind of make a bad play there. I thought Ezreal was going to kind of stay, but as you can see, I have my pop my ultimate here, and as soon as I pop my ultimate, as you can see, I pop my Zhonya's. Now I did do something good here. Is I forced Draven's flash, so he's not going to have that flash for the fight, and I do let my team know that his flash is gone. Pick up double kill. The game's about to end, guys. But as you can see, it's another reason why I like Morgana is especially when you start to put some AP items on her. She becomes, excuse me, she becomes really strong at pushing the lane, and she also becomes really strong at pushing at CSing. I'm sorry, at CSing, because, like I said, her W, one W takes out all the caster minions, and if you are actually able to land that on the caster minions and on the melee minions, it can pretty much take out the all the caster minions and then leave like the melee minions like one hit left. So it makes it, and you can just auto attack them down. It makes it really easy to CS with Morgana. That's another reason why I choose to max the W first over her Q, and then her Q right after that. I normally don't max spell shield unless I'm facing like a really heavy magic damage opponent, and like not just him, but like a lot of their team would have to be magic damage in order for me to take that. Or if I was going up against a Vigar, I'd want to max that out just so he can't pretty much one-shot you. So that's it, guys. If you liked the video, please like and subscribe. I don't know if you know this, but I am trying to grow my fan base so I can start streaming for St. Jude's Children's Hospital for cancer research. And that's it, guys. I hope you enjoyed it. Like I said, if you're trying to pick up a champion, I highly recommend Morgana, especially mid. She can carry games, as you can see. I have the most kills on my team. I'm tied for the most assists, and she can really get out of a lot of bad situations, and she can really sway team fights using her ultimate and using her CC, like her Q and stuff, to peel for your carries. So I hope you learned some, guys. Have a great day. Thanks for watching.